Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. Kelvin Evans. If y'all know who Kelvin Evans is, he's the man, y'all, accused of stealing, honey, unreleased Beyonce music and other items, y'all, from a member of her team during that Cowboys Carter tour back in Atlanta. And they said it officially, honey, headed to trial next week. Now, they're saying, y'all, Mr. Evans appeared in court recently for a final pretrial hearing after rejecting, y'all, he rejected a plea deal. Now, they say, if you recall, now, the incident happened back in July of 2025 when members, y'all, of Beyonce's team reported, honey, that 2 suitcases were stolen from a beautiful black Jeep Wagoneer parked in on a Krog Street garage. Now, they're saying that the police said the vehicle's back window, y'all, had been smashed, and the missing items, y'all, allegedly included jump drives containing unreleased watermarked, y'all, Beyonce music, honey. And let me tell y'all, honey, her daddy, Mr. Matthew, knows what's livid. And here's what her daddy had to say.
But I can tell you, Don, her choreographer had better be glad that I'm not still managing her, because he would be in hot water. First of all, why did he have a hard drive with all her music? He's a choreographer. And if he did have it, why didn't he secure it? You never, ever would leave anything like that in a car. You know, I think what it means in this case that Beyonce will have to make a decision if she's going to release now. She was working on another project, and now she might have to release it sooner than she had anticipated.
Yes, honey, that was from Mr. Matthew knows, honey, Beyonce's
Why
father.
is there so many damn snakes in the industry that the people that's working with you, that you give an opportunity to, you can't even trust them?
Well,
Why would he do something like that?
I guess he felt he could just have the music and just leave it in the car. I mean, he probably was going to get something to eat, allegedly. That's what I heard, I think, back when it happened.
If you're the choreographer, why are you... Okay, I can see you recording the music so you can figure out dance steps to the music. But, oh, my God.
Yeah, but nevertheless, honey, but this guy, honey, he's doing a plea deal, so I don't know how that's going to turn out, but Mr. Matthews said, honey, he was the choreographer. And as he said, honey, you the damn bottom of the totem pole. Why you carrying this good music around? So we just going to follow this story, honey, and see.
He said he didn't want to take a plea deal. He was going to go to court, and he goes to court on Monday.
And my thing is, in a plea deal, something usually good when you take a plea deal? I mean, because when you go to court, you got to have a jury, right?
But that means you did it, right? If you take a plea deal, doesn't that mean you're guilty?
Yeah, you're playing guilty.
Oh, well, hell, yeah, but he did get caught with the music, so, I mean, girl.
The reason they do that because they don't want to go through the court, but because if you get found guilty by a jury, that means that your punishment can be worse. So you take a plea deal for less time, but go ahead and admit guilty to save money, the state money, for having to take it to trial.
Yeah, but he should just apologize to Beyonce and just say he just didn't realize it was
we live
her
in an
music.
era of no accountability ever.
Yeah.
Don't nobody ever apologize for anything or admit that they're wrong. They're going to gas like, well, it's her fault. She shouldn't let me come in there with the laptop.
Oh, Lord.
It's her fault. She the one done for letting me come in there with the laptop. That's society we live in now.
Yeah.
No accountability ever.
None. Well, I'm just praying, honey, night and day. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, singer Victoria Monet, baby, this girl is admitting, oh my God, honey, she's admitting this Alfreda's dating women has been worse than dating men. She said, girls do me dirty. Now, Victoria Monet is getting candid about this, honey, during her dating experience. Now, during a recent appearance on Angie Martinez's IRL podcast, y'all, the singer, the Oh My Mama singer, honey, opened up about the challenges, y'all, that she's faced, honey, while dating women, admitting, y'all, that her experiences have often been more disappointing than her relationships with men. She said, girls do me dirty, she said during this interview, and here's how that went.
The girls do me dirty. Dirty!
Me?
Girls, they don't really approach me seriously. They approach me like sensually. And I'm like, I would want it to be something more serious. And I haven't really gotten that approach from many women. They're just like, oh, she's beautiful, she's attractive, or like talking about my body and stuff.
Isn't that nice, honey? We're in a new, different day and time now, baby. People can just come out and say what they want, who they date, and if dating each other and stuff like that. And I guess it's society accepted so, but I don't know why the girls would do her bad. I wish we had somebody that could speak out about that knows more about that stuff, but since we don't, I mean, it's just hard to talk about. So, but
sounds like that's the same thing men would do, and you messy as hell, Gary. But men do the same thing. Men are like, you're beautiful, you're sexy. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Well, Alfred's hush. But anyway, so we just go.
Yes, you're right.
We just gonna pray, honey, for Victoria Monet, because I feel so bad for that she's going through this, honey. Because here I am, I don't have nobody, and I don't complain, honey. I just do like Brandy. I sit up in my room, honey, and watch TV. That's what you do, honey.
That's why you're going crazy.
Well, that may be so too, but Jesus coming, honey. And then my final story, y'all, Rick Ross. Oh my God, he's speaking out, y'all. He said that his dates, baby, need to quit their jobs, honey. Really, Rick Ross. Now, they're saying, honey, in the age of soft launches, honey, they said Mr. Rick Ross has entered the chat, y'all, with a very different vision of romance. Now, the rapper and entrepreneur ignited, honey, fiery social media disclosure, honey, after declaring that any woman, listen to this, any woman dating him should be prepared, baby, to walk away, honey, from her current career entirely. He said because in his words, he is the career. And here's what Mr. Ross had to say.
Of course, ladies, get your education and have your career and all that just to show that you capable. But when you get with a rich that's over with. Rich will make you quit. I'm the career. Depend on me. That was cool what you was doing, though. I was highly impressed, but that we got a flight early in the morning. I need you to come with me. Call whoever you got to call. Let them know you can't make it.
Well, I be damn. No, he did not. She would be a fool if she quit her damn job, honey. And I like Rick Ross as a person, but he's a rapper. You know how them damn rappers do? They get you stuff, then they take it back, and men do that too. I would never quit my job, honey. You the doggone career, and I gotta sit and ask you for every damn penny I need when I need to go get my nail and hair done and all that. So, Alfred, do you hear what he said?
Absolutely. I wish
what
I
you
would.
think?
I wish I would quit
Thank
my
you.
job.
No,
ma'am. So that when we break up, not saying that everybody's going to break up, but then what? Then what do I do?
Quit your job. Now Captain D's don't open up until 1 o'clock, and all them old people out there need their lunch.
Yeah.
Insulin and sugar going up.
He the career, honey. And I didn't seen a couple of women that he didn't date with, and those girls that got their things repossessed, allegedly. So,
I guess it's according to what your job is, but, it's almost like when you're with a guy and you're doing your own thing, they love that. And then when they become the focus, they don't love that. I don't know.
Well, his DMs probably flooded.
Oh,
with
for
women.
sure.
Well,
I quit my job for you, honey.
No, sirree, baby, I ain't quitting my job, honey. And then not upon that, too, I'm not going to quit my job. I'm going to continue working my job. And when he give me some money, I'm going to put it in a bank account to save
Keeping my
it.
job, too, Gary. I don't care what Oprah say.
Oh, thank you. Here, Luke Stedman still wrote books and did everything he had to do, honey.
Little slave quarters in the back behind our house.
Not slave
Thank you.
quarters,
Yes,
Rickey.
sir, honey. When Corona was here, baby, they say, where's Stedman at? They shit that girl in the backyard. He was back there in the damn slave quarter. No, man, baby. Never, honey. And now that said and did, y'all know what time it is. That's right, honey. Sha-la-la-la, girl. Y'all better keep y'all jobs, honey, and just take the coins and put it in the bank in a separate account, honey. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is kidney bean. On the high end, you say kidney bean, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. That's your color for today. And sha-la-la-la-la-la.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.